love your eyebrows. We'll call them Frida and Kahlo. If Brooke Shields married the Groucho Marx, their child would have your eyebrows.
Eyebrows aren't just part of our face. They help us emphasize our expressions and they make our makeup look great. Let's be honest, contouring our eyebrows with tweezers or waxing, that can be painful. It can take a lot of time, but there is a beauty trend. I'm sure you've heard about it. It's getting a lot of attention right now. It's actually getting more and more popular. We're talking about microblading on this Try It with Tess. Tess is checking out how it's done. She's live at Beautify Studios in Scottsdale. And man, you really tried it out. You did it. Did it hurt?
You know what? It didn't hurt, and we'll talk about the process in just a second. I recently got them done. So many people asked about it. We decided let's do a segment to really show what microblading is all about. We are here at Beautify in North Scottsdale, and basically we have Taylor, who's the model, Laura, who is the artist doing the microblading, and then we have Mercy to tell us and guide us through what is happening right now. This is a huge trend to make it easier for women.
Absolutely. I recently just went on vacation. Didn't have to do my brows the whole time.
And that's what I love about it. In the morning, I don't have to worry about it. All right, so what exactly is microblading, first of all?
So first off, microblading is a semi-permanent tattoo of the brow area. So it's very detailed. As you can see, Alora has a whole measuring tape on her forehead to outline the brow. And we're marking it with the white pen to get the perfect shape and outline.
Okay.
We've also done a color match, as you can see the dot on our client's head. And Alora does this, and we go through it with the client to show her this is what we think is going to be the best shape for you. The client's very involved with the consultation, so they approve it before we start actually tattooing.
Okay. Now, just to go over this, there's certain tools that are used for this, and it's important to note because there is no licensing required to do microblading, but there is a certification process.
Correct. So that is the unfortunate part with microblading. We use there's two different blade sizes you can choose from, smaller, larger. It is a 5-pointed blade versus a regular tattoo blade where it's a solid line. So this is able to give you the hair-like actual strokes because we're just pricking the skin and giving it a feather-like stroke.
And that's exactly what she's what she's about to start doing. She's already outlined it, as you mentioned.
Correct.
And then you prick it, and that's important. That for me, I thought was the most painful part. Yes. Not painful, but similar to like an acupuncture needle. Absolutely. And what is the pricking purpose for?
That is numbing. So we are numbing our client, but again, we are actually putting the numbing cream into the skin.
Okay.
So you are feeling a little prick right there, but once we start blading you're not going to feel that at all.
So this is the pricking process,
correct,
not yet the blading.
Yep.
How is it different from a tattoo? I remember my mom, like 30 years ago, got her eye tattooed. Yes. It's different because this is the new trend of microblading.
Exactly. So with microblading, it's only going to last about 12 to 18 months. It's important you come in for 2 sessions. Once we do start the actual blading portion of this, we're only going about 4 layers deep into the skin versus a regular tattoo goes at least 7.
Okay.
So that's why it lasts forever. Unfortunately, with tattooing, it can turn greenish. It turns off colors in the 30 years and such. Mm-hmm. So this is nice because, I mean, we all know our brow shapes have changed throughout the years.
Sure.
So it's only going to last, like I said, about the 12 to 18 months. You do need to come in for 2 sessions. Unfortunately, a lot of people out there try to sell you on the 1 session, but your body naturally wants to reject the pigment. So you lose up to about 70% of it the first time, and the second session is what's going to hold that 12 to 18 months.
Which I experienced. I remember when I got them done, and that's included in the price when you do it, is yes, the second visit, the follow-up visit. And then after that, you get the eyebrows like I have, which I do love them. Okay, so coming up in our next hour, Mercy is now, Alora is now numbing our model here, and she'll start the strokes, and then we will finish it up and show everybody what that looks like in our 9 o'clock hour. At 9:50, guys. I know, Yetta, you have asked me about this, so stick around for the end results. She already has really nice ones, but we're going to show you that. We've shown you some before and after pictures, and we'll be back right after this break. Much more of Good Morning Arizona.
Too much or you don't have time to fill in your own eyebrows every morning, microblading might just be an easy fix for you. Tess says it doesn't hurt. She's showing us how this beauty trend is helping you get full and basically perfect lashes. Perfect brows, Tess.
Yes, exactly. I think by now a lot of people have heard about microblading. I had been looking into it for the last couple of years, wanting to do it, wasn't really sure, and finally did it a couple of months ago. Really happy with the results, and a lot of people are asking about it, so that's why we are doing this Try It With Tess today here at Beautify Studios. We are here with Mercy. Earlier, last hour, we showed folks how it all began in the process of it, and now Alora has already finished one side, correct?
Yep, exactly. So we did finish her left side already. You can definitely see in where we were able to accentuate, give her more of an arch. She had some concerns about having gaps in the front of her brow, so we're able to fill that in completely, and then also help increase the length of her brow because it kind of cut off a little early. So it just gives you that more full look.
And I'm just looking at it going, it looks perfect.
Yes.
And you know what, a lot of people are saying, well, why do you need to do this? It's a time saver, and not just that, but it is to get that right arch. I feel like after I got it done, I'm like, it looks like I got Botox, but I didn't. It gives you a lift.
It really does. It just opens up your eyes more, accentuates the face, and it, especially for busy moms, like we all know and such. So it's like just the least maintenance you could do, the better. And this is you're gonna wake up with gorgeous brows every day for the next 12 to 18 months.
All right. Now we talked about, you know, how many strokes it takes with that tool that Alora is using, and each person is different. But for our model here, about how many did it take?
Yeah, we took at least 100 strokes.
Okay.
So you really have to remember, it's just like quick little strokes of lines and such. So it's not just like, you don't want to go to somebody who's just doing like 12 strokes where it's just like completed lines. We're really trying to make this more natural.
And that was a big thing for me, and I know for a lot of people, you've seen some horror stories of ones that not have turned out very nice. You've seen their pictures. How do you prevent that, and what are some of the questions you need to make sure you ask your artist?
Well, first off, I always say go to legitimate business. So at Beautify, we are a licensed facility. We are an aesthetic licensed spa facility, so regulated through State Board. All our technicians have advanced certification with this. This is not something that was learned on YouTube and done out of a house or anything like that. We follow strict sanitation guidelines. Furthermore, I always say a lot of competitors have about 3 to 5 colors to choose from. We're showing you just a few amount of what we have, but we really have 26 different colors you choose from. So we're really specific about getting it matched for our clients.
And this is Taylor's first time. She had a chance to look at it already, and she said, it looks awesome. So I know she is loving them. Now, what's great about this is, again, it lasts up to 1.5 to 2 years. You come back for just a touch-up. And you guys are doing a special right now for all our GMAS viewers.
We love GMAS. So we are doing $100 off for the rest of this month. Normal price is $495. Again, that includes both sessions. This is now $395 for the GMAs. And we are super excited to call and get you guys scheduled.
I did my research, because that's what I do as a journalist. I did my research and looked around, and the average price was anywhere from $400 to $800. Again, it's a 2-year, it lasts close to 2 years. So for me, getting ready early in the morning, I really thought it was worth it, and and getting just that finished perfect look.
Exactly. We have a couple different amazing girls here. We always encourage guests to check out our Instagram page for a lot of our before and afters, so you can really kind of see the different results we get.
Okay.
This is great for any age group, to be honest, and any kind of amount of hair you have. So we have clients who have absolutely no brow hair, and we are able to give you a look of where it looks like actual hairs are there.
And it looks so real. I mean, it looks like actual hair strokes. So Mercy, thank you so much. Alora, thank you so much, and thanks to our model Taylor. So again, it's Beautify Studios in North Scottsdale. All the info on azfamily.com, guys.
Yeah, and you can really look on their Instagram pages and see, like, maybe you have different types of eyebrows. Everybody does, and you can kind of see how it turns out. Maybe different hair colors, and you cannot even up close, Tess, tell that it's not hair.
No, I know you were looking at mine. You're like, they really look
can't
real.
tell.
I'm like, I do have some hair, but they were very thin.
They look good. Yours look good as well. Thank you for that.